Welcome into the Los Angeles Lakers Report by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. We have a loaded show coming for you guys today. We're going to talk about De'Aaron Fox and some potential trade rumors that are heating up on the West Coast. And also, Paul Pierce. Yeah, that Paul Pierce, the guy that got fired from ESPN for doing some nasty stuff in Turkey. He's talking about a potential Anthony Davis for Kevin Durant trade. I got my producer laughing in my ear. I got to control myself. We'll talk about those Paul Pierce trade ideas in a second. Let's start, though, with De'Aaron Fox. Could the Kings look to be sellers, as it does not look like, or it does look like it's going to be another Sacramento Kings season for the Sacktown Kings? De'Aaron Fox, we know who he is. He's a guy that's going to give you 20 with 6 assists, shoot a good percentage from the field. Not the best three-point shooter in the world, 32%. Look, a PG for the present and the future would be De'Aaron Fox for the Los Angeles Lakers. I worry a little bit about the fit next to LeBron James because, honestly, we've seen it before when LeBron plays with guys who can't really shoot. Even there was a weird gelling period between Dwayne Wade and LeBron James because they're kind of the same-ish players. They're both slashers that like to get downhill and create for others, and that's honestly what De'Aaron Fox is. But I do think Fox would be a good addition, not just for the Lakers this year, and it gives you a point guard for the future. Russell Westbrook has been playing better as of late in that six-man role. Shout out to Brody, honestly, man. It takes a lot for a former MVP, a guy that gets held in the highest regards like Oscar Robertson, to swallow his pride and do what's best for the team, and he's played good in that role. But I don't think the Russell Westbrook trade rumors are coming to a close anytime soon. This was Bill Simmons' trade idea. This is where the trade rumors started from. Shout out to Billy Simmons, the fraud from Boston. Lakers would receive De'Aaron Fox, and the Sacramento Kings would receive Westbrook and those 2 first-round picks. Honestly, I'd make this trade if I'm the Lakers. If I'm the Kings, it makes sense, right? You get off of Fox's contract. You get $47 million of expiring money in Russell Westbrook's, and you get 2 more first-round picks in what is going to continue to be a rebuild because you drafted Marvin Bagley over Luka Doncic. Look, the Kings are the Kings, and they're going to king. I'd make this deal, honestly, if I was on both sides of the table. This is what Jake Fischer's had to say, though, of Yahoo Sports. He said, I think it's been made very clear to people around the NBA, to rival teams, that the Lakers are only willing to move those 2 picks if they're getting back someone or someones that they really think moves them into a title-contending realm for now and the foreseeable future. Fox fits this to a T. I do think if you trade for De'Aaron Fox, even though I have a little bit of concerns about the continuity and the roster construction and the way that LeBron and De'Aaron Fox would play, I think they're just too good of basketball players to not figure it out. He would be your future. He'd be your point guard for now, and he would be your point guard for the future. Look, there's a lot of reasons why De'Aaron Fox makes sense as a potential trade target for the LA Lakers. The guy's only 24 years old. Those 2 first-round picks, you're getting a guy that's 24 years old that's on the cusp of being a perennial all-star in the NBA, and if he goes to another team and he gets out of Sacramento, I think everybody will see the type of player that he is. He's an elite scorer. He can give you 30 any night. He's one of the quickest point guards in the NBA. He can go coast to coast. He's a one-man fast break. And I think that takes a little bit of pressure off LeBron James. And he's under contract through 2026. So that fits the bill. You give up 2 picks, and you have a cost-controlled young superstar until 2026. The Kings love Davion Mitchell as well. So maybe they would be willing to move off of De'Aaron Fox, even though they just chose Fox over Halliburton. I'll still never understand that. And it gives the Lakers a cornerstone piece. That's what De'Aaron Fox is, a 24-year-old scorer that can get to the bucket. Under contract, it makes sense for the Lakers. If I was the Lakers, I would do that trade. I'll ask you this question. Would you do that trade? We'll do that in a second. That's coming up. Shout out to producer Coop. Coming up next, though, Paul Pierce, the man from Turkeys, said, what? Yeah. Talking about AD and KD. The dude still can't figure out how to work Twitter or post a picture. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I got ahead of myself because I was just so excited to hear from the Lakers Report real ones. Shout out to Lord Coop. We'll tell you more about that in a second as well. Would you do this trade? Fox for Westbrook and those 2 first-round picks. Would you pull the trigger? Rob Pelinka, pay the hell attention because you should. Type A for accept or type D for decline. And I'll tell you this much. Lakers trade for De'Aaron Fox. We're probably going live on the channel to break it down. That's youtube.com/Lakers TV. Nonstop coverage all year long of the Los Angeles Lakers, from news, rumors, injury updates, previews, post-game shows. We do it all here on the channel, and you should be a part of it if you bleed purple and gold. Go down right now and hit that big red button. The lineup with De'Aaron Fox would look like this. Lonnie Walker's playing great recently. Fox would fit well, I think, with Anthony Davis. That pick and pop, pick and roll could be dynamic as one of the most dynamic, big man and guard pick and rolls in the association. Beverly still gives you that perimeter defense, and you still got that guy number 6, LeBron James. Look, may not vastly improve the Lakers this year, even though I think it would definitely make them better, but it would be a move that sets up the future as well, because that's why Rob Pelinka has been reluctant to move those first or 2-round picks, because, like Jake Fischer reported, he only wants to move those two first-round picks if it makes them a championship contender now and sets them up for the future. Adding a 24-year-old guard that's under contract for another 3 years, that's definitely going to help that, no doubt about it. I'd make that move every single day of the year. I think that puts you in contention in the Western Conference to always compete to be a top 4 seed and make it to the second round. And then anything can happen with LeBron James and Anthony Davis once you get to the playoffs. I do want to tell you about a proud new sponsor we have here at the channel, and that is Established Titles. When you go to establishedtitles.com/chat, you can put some respect on your name and become a lord or a lady. Let's tell you more about them. Established Titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies. Our trees, our Lakers Report Real One trees, will be planted right there at the top right of the screen, and we could have a whole village of Lakers Report Real Ones. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, one tree planted, and trees for the future to support global reforestation's effort. You can officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane ticket, or dating profile. Producer Coop, a.k.a. Lord Jeff, his tender right now is soaking wet with DMs because they've been calling him Lord Coop. And the best part is the first 200 people getting a title pack when you go to establishedtitles.com/chat. Your trees will be planted right next to mine and Lord Coop. Look, and you also get an extra 10% off on top of the already awesome, perfect holiday gift special and discount that they have going right now. Go to establishedtitles.com/chat. Grab a plot of Scottish land next to me and Lord Coop. It's a great last-minute gift. Put some respect on your name. Show some love to the channel. Shout out to Established Titles. Establishedtitles.com/chat. Let's break down what Paul Pierce had to say. The former NBA champion said it's time to start talking about Anthony Davis for Kevin Durant trade rumors. Didn't Paul Pierce grow up in Cali? I'm pretty sure he was a Lakers fan growing up. So, look, would I trade AD for Kevin Durant? No doubt about it. I think Kevin Durant's the type of player that matches up perfectly with LeBron James. This was the tweet, and as you can see, he can't still figure out the whole posting pictures on the internet thing. This guy took a screenshot of his lock screen and made it his profile picture on Twitter. Too busy with the strippers and turkeys. This is what he said, though. What's going on with the Brooklyn Nets? No question mark. I think it's time to start the AD for the Kevin Durant rumors right now. I think the Nets say no. I think the Lakers say yes. But let's take a deep dive into what both players are doing this year. Anthony Davis averaging 24 and 11. He's looked good, but he continues to struggle from beyond the three-point arc. And I think that's kind of the Achilles heel, and that's kind of prohibiting this offense from being one of the best in the association. Shooting 53% from the field. You had a guy like Kevin Durant, though, that's a walking 32 and 6 and 5 with 53% from the field and 34% from downtown. And 34% for KD might even be a career low. Kevin Durant would make the Lakers, in my opinion, one of the best teams in the Western Conference. You may ask, which team does this benefit more? I think it's 100% the Los Angeles Lakers. You would have arguably the top 2 players in the NBA with LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I think it would be a great move. I don't know if the Brooklyn Nets would sign up for it. I mean, it is cloudy. That's all I'll say right now going on with the Nets and everything they got going on with Udoka and the Kyrie. It's not a good look. This was the trade idea. KD straight up for Anthony Davis. So I'm the Lakers. I'm pulling the trigger. I think you get the better player. And I think you get a guy that's more dedicated to winning than Anthony Davis. Durant and LeBron playing together, historic. I'm not sure if it would guarantee a title in that sense, but I think that they could play together easily. LeBron goes back to that natural point guard spot, and KD just gets to go in to be that half-court bucket getter. That's kind of what they need. LeBron James isn't a guy that can carry the workload and get you 40 every single night anymore, and KD's not really that guy either, but he can get you 30, he can get you 35, you can get 60 a night combined from LeBron and KD. I think it would be a move, though, that puts them in the upper echelon of the Western Conference. At this point, the Nets also need a change, more than the Lakers do. I think it's embarrassing what the Nets have fallen to, the fact that they thought that Kevin Durant and Anthony Davis thought that they were going to take over New York City. What a whole bunch of frauds they thought for that. But, look, Lakers fans, you've won 2 in a row. Westbrook looks good coming off the bench. I don't know how sustainable that is, but if you're asking me, would you trade AD for KD? I'm saying all day, every day. What about you, Coop? What are you saying? Producer Coop's in the same boat. I'm trading AD for KD all day. I know there's some emotional ties to Anthony Davis because he brought a title back to LA. But at the end of the day, this is a business about making moves that make you better. Trading for KD would absolutely do that. I want to hear from you. T for trade, P for pass. Would you do it? AD for KD. And also, I appreciate everyone that always makes the Los Angeles Lakers report a part of their day. If you made it this far in the video, that means you're a real one. So comment down below, real one, so I know who finished the video.